Hello everybody and welcome to this new series looking at Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions. We're going to be splitting this up into a number of small videos and looking at how to play a game of champions. So I am joined by Donnie and Jacob, and this first episode we're going to be taking a look at what actually goes into building a deck before you play the game. So what decks have you guys got here first of all?
So I've got a Death deck from that Grand Alliance, and I believe Donnie's brought a deck from Order.
Yep, got the Order deck.
Okay, cool. So can you tell me a little bit about what cards we're going to be seeing in these decks? When you're building a deck, what should you have in there?
Well, the most important card that you have in Champions is, of course, your Champions, of which you have 4.
Yeah.
So your Champions come in a couple of different flavors. You can have a Champion who is a Warrior with this nice red border. You can have a Champion, if we head over to Donnie's deck here, you can have a Champion who's a Wizard, which have this blue border. And of course, you can have champions that are warrior wizards who have both a blue and a red border.
Okay, cool. And I see you've got 2 of the same here. That's okay?
Yeah, so champions, you can have multiples of the same one, up to 2, unless they have the unique tag like Vandus does here. Since he's a named character, you can only have 1 of him in your deck.
Okay, of course. Of course, of course. So what else do we need to take into account when we're choosing our champions?
So when you're choosing your champions, you have a points allowance.
Yep.
So the cost of a champion is this green circle here.
Yep.
So your champions can range from costing a single point all the way up to 9 points for, say, this Vampire Queen here.
Yep.
And you can spend 20 points to build your deck.
Okay, so the 4 combined mustn't go past 20.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And I think we'll look at what's in the red circle in the next video.
Yep.
So that's our champions. What else have you got in that deck?
So the other thing that we have is we have our blessings.
Yep.
And you have 4 of those,
Okay.
1 for each champion. And as you can see on the champion cards, they have these 4 symbols in the corners. This is referred to as the champion's quest as a whole.
Okay.
And each one of these is a quest objective.
Yep.
And once a champion has completed all of their quest objectives, they get one of these blessings at random during the game.
Okay, and are blessings specific to the alliances?
Yep, at the moment they are all alliance-specific blessings.
Okay, so they'll potentially come into play as the game progresses.
That's correct, yeah.
And each of these has to be unique?
Yep, they all have to be one-ofs. You can't have multiples of any of the blessings.
Okay, cool. So you've each got 4 champions, 4 blessings. So what are the rest of the cards in the deck?
So there's a few other types of cards in the deck. So the first one we've got is we have units.
Okay.
Units are super simple. When you play them, they get controlled by a warrior champion,
Yep.
or a warrior wizard, because they got the best of both worlds.
Yep.
And every turn, they rotate and you apply their effects.
Okay.
Other than that, we have spell cards. And spells are exactly like units, as in they play them and they rotate and they do their effects, except they get played by wizards.
Yeah. All right, okay.
And the last type of card we have is we have ability cards.
Yep.
And abilities can be like this Cursed Strike, or this Devour, and some abilities...
Let's clean some of these other things
yeah,
out.
let's move some of these out.
Yeah.
So abilities can sometimes be specific to a certain class, so this one can only be played by warriors. Some abilities, however, can just be played by any champion, and it'll tell you on the ability card what's what.
Okay, awesome. So how many of these do we have in the deck? What's the rest made up of?
Of units?
Yeah, yeah.
So you can have up to 3 copies of each unit card.
Okay.
These decks here have got a fairly decent mix. So this one's about a third of those, and then the rest is made up of spells and ability cards.
Okay, so 30 cards making up units, abilities, and spells.
Yep, 30 cards.
So 38 cards altogether in a deck.
Yep, 4 champions, 4 blessings, 30 action cards.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else you think we need to look at right now for this, or do you think that's everything?
I think that pretty much covers what goes into a deck.
Okay, cool. So that should give you an idea of what you're looking at to put into your champions deck. We'll see you next time.